Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this epic podcast. This is a place where you are encouraged and you have absolute freaking permission to unapologetically go after all of your dreams, all of your visions, all of your things on your vision board, like everything that your heart desires. I'm your host, Angharad, the High Vibe Babe, and I believe that we're all in this life to expand and experience our wildest dreams. If one of us can have it, then we all can. So that is the aim of this podcast. Each week I'll either be going solo or have guests with the aim to inspire, uplift you and give you the tools for you to live your most epic AF life and business possible. You can find me on Instagram with the handle @HighVibeBabe. Now let's get into today's episode. Holy actual guacamole, can we please just take a moment of silence to appreciate these galactic, incredible, inspiring, techno, sci-fi, amazing vibes of this new intro, of my new podcast, of my new branding. Okay, the last time you heard from me, I officially was still under the Farmhouse Gallery brand. So, girlfriend, a lot has changed around here, as you can tell. Okay, so welcome back, and officially I am welcoming you into the new branding of me, of Angharad, which is called High Vibe Babe. Yes, girl, this is my new branding. This is so freaking aligned. This just channeled and downloaded to me one day when I just knew I needed to change my branding, and I was just waiting. I was waiting for the right thing to come in, and then boom, there she was. And I officially changed things over on Facebook and Instagram probably a couple of months ago. So this podcast is the last thing that's going to be changed, but it's probably going to be one of the most impactful things. So I thought I would give you a bit of a life update. Okay, so a couple of days ago, firstly, I finished writing my first book. Heck yes, I did. I have written a book. I'm moving on to publishing and editing and all the things now, but it's going to be published this year. So keep an eye out for that. Of course, I'm going to let you know here that it's available and for sale and all the launching things. Next, the Farmhouse Gallery, as you probably know, actually started out as a food blog, and this podcast was like my outlet for my personal development, like sharing about my mindset, and it's just transitioned. My business transitioned over 2018 and 19 into doing coaching, online coaching, helping women just to live their most epic AF life. Like, I know I'm called to work with women who are just wanting to bring their soul's calling to life. They want to expand. They want to like live their dreams and not just dream about it. Like, their vision boards literally can be manifested within the month, within the year, within the day, like just literally all these things be in our lives, because we are a spiritual being, having a human experience, right? So what do you want to experience? And I know I'm just here to work with people who have done who I want to do what I have done, which is live my soul's calling and letting go of all of the human limitations, because most of them, girlfriend, I had to break it to you, are just perceived limitations. Yeah, that hurt when I heard that the first time too. So do not think that you're the only one if you feel triggered right now when I say that, but still. So what actually happened is when I was launching Intuition Institute back in September, I felt the calling to go vegetarian. Yeah. Ex-farmer going vegetarian. Yeah, I used to kill my own meat. I used to milk cows, like literally. Anyway, intuitive wise, I was like, I don't want to eat animals anymore. Just not my thing. So went vegetarian for life. Cut dairy out the next month. Actually, turns out I put it back in after 30 days. My challenge was 30 days to myself. I got hives. So yeah, I had always suspected I was a little bit allergic to dairy, but yeah, now I definitely am. But anyway, through that transition, what I realized is the more I remove this conditioning, the more I remove like old beliefs and old things and conditioning that's happened to me, and just things, we believe these things when just because someone randomly said it to us once when we're 10, and it becomes the backbone of our life. And when you dig at it and you like remove it, then you can expand. And that's really what happened with me. So I had a huge period of growth after we left the farm in June, and we decided to do full-time online entrepreneur stuff. Like, my family, it's so much has changed, and so I was just continually growing, investing. Oh my gosh, I've done so many courses I can't even deal. Plus I've had a one-on-one coach throughout this whole time as well for a whole year, and just the growth has been phenomenal. So throughout this deconditioning and my expansion, I realized that this food blog, as much as I had wanted to do it for like literally 10 years of my life, took me a decade to grow the balls to start this blog, because I was batshit scared of what people would say about me starting a food blog. Oh my gosh. So if you're there and you're like, I want to start my business and I'm too scared, I get you, girl. I understand where you're at 100%. 10 years, that was my story. So it was hard for me to let go of this idea of a food blog because it's something that I had wanted for so long. And when we finally go and do something, or when things have caused us so much pain, it's very difficult for us to let go of something. This wasn't just pain, it was joy as well, right? But then it's like, well, what was it all for? I finally grabbed the guts and did this and launched the website and did the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on learning how to do websites and, oh my goodness, all the things, for me then just to give it up like 6 months later. Well, yes, because it was going to serve my higher good. So that's what I did. I released the Farmhouse Scullery food blog and just decided to zone in on my coaching. And wow, the results have been phenomenal for me in every single way. So that is the essence behind High Vibe Babe, the branding. It's around expansion. It's around being your true self. It's around like raising your vibration to be higher, to match your higher self frequencies, to allow your soul to expand and live its calling and do the things. Live, it wants to have certain experiences while it's here, right? So to have those experiences that it's calling out to do. So my vision for this podcast moving forward at this stage, because things grow and develop as normal things do, either growing or dying, and I ain't dying, baby. So my vision right now for this podcast is I'm going to be actually introducing quite a lot of interviews with some really high level boss ass biz babes. Now, I love hearing people's stories around how they've done their business and how they did their branding and like what their walk was before and like why they're really cool to be doing what they're doing now and like how they got over their battles. Because running a business, like I have so much experience running a business. I started my first business at 21 and my husband and I have been fully self-employed since 23, never taken a normal paycheck from anyone else. So since then, it's been a really long time that we've been self-employed. However, the online world and the entrepreneurial side is actually different again. So I love hearing the strategy. I love hearing the woo. I love hearing the mindset. I love hearing the relationship stuff. I love hearing about the branding. Like I literally love people's stories and get to know all these things, the ins and outs, the background behind what we see online. So if you love to hear this sort of stuff as well, then I have some absolutely phenomenal women lined up and some already pre-recorded interviews that are going to be releasing over the next few weeks. It's going to blow your socks off. Like literally women who are turning over millions of dollars in their business. Like just absolutely crazy, amazing, inspiring people. So that is where this is heading. Plus, I am still going to be sharing a whole lot of mindset stuff and some of the things that I'm bringing out into the world. And because I'm relaunching this podcast, I thought I would do a bit of a giveaway because I love to give gifts. So are you ready, girlfriend? Are you ready to hear about some stuff that you can win just from listening to this podcast? This epic AF podcast, might I add? What you can win is a free entry into my new program called The Human of Wealth. Yes, girl. This is an epic course for women who are either starting their entrepreneurial journey or they already do have a business but they're in the early stages. And what this course is really aimed for is for you to be able to mesh together seamlessly your visionary who sees the $1 million business, who sees the 6 figures, who sees the 7 figures, who sees the 8 figures and the yachts and the dreams and the holidays and paying off the debt and who really feels, sees, breathes the energy, the essence of what it is to impact this many people in the world. She has the soul, the spirit, the fire to do it all. Okay, so you have this side of you, but then you also have the human side of you who's going, girlfriend, we have limitations. We still got to pay bills. Like, how are we going to do this? We need to invest in a coach or a course or but blah, 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 blah. Insert all of the limitations, the human limitations right here, okay? What this course does is your strategic Sally from accounting, aka your human, is going to have a freaking field day in this course because she is going to get all of her questions answered. She is going to learn how to get the most epic ROI, return on investment, for everything. Not only just your money, but also your unrenewable resources like your time. You can get the most epic ROI on things if you have the strategy correctly. So this course, what it does is it merges the two together, because this is something I went through with my business. I always felt like I was either wearing the visionary hat or the strategic hat, and I could never, like my human or my strategic Sally from accounting, I was never like, the battle I had was like, how on earth can these both happen at the same time? Because they seem to be worlds apart. But I tell your girlfriend, they can work seamlessly together. So that is what this course is for. If you want to win entry into this course, which begins on the 4th of December, so it's not far away, it's literally days away, then what you do is this. Firstly, screenshot this episode and tag me on your Instagram stories at High Vibe Babe. You can do this for this and all of the things that are coming out in the next couple of days. What is coming out is a series that I have created for the launch of this program, which is actually called Soul Biz Startup Crash Course. Yes, girl. This is an amazing, hugely amazing free training that I am putting out in my Facebook group called High Vibe Babes Community. If you want to jump in there as well, I'm doing another giveaway in there for this course. So, just anyway, shameless plug right there. You want to be around other women that are epic, then you need to be in here. But so for the next few days until the 4th of December, I'm doing the draw on the 4th of December, the day the course starts. Every episode that comes out between now and then, if you screenshot it, upload it to your stories, and tag me in it at High Vibe Babe, then you have one entry. Okay, every time you do it. For additional entries, you can subscribe to this podcast and do a star rating and a review. So only Apple you can do this on. I believe Spotify you can't do reviews and stuff yet, which Spotify you need to get up with the jam, because I do not know why that's not possible, but still. So those are all extra steps as well. So there's going to be five or six, oh my gosh, how many episodes coming out in a couple of days? Quite a few in the next couple of days. Plus you can subscribe for another point, you can do the stars for another point, and you can review for another point. So there's so many entries. So what you do is you just screenshot it and send it to me over on Instagram at High Vibe Babe. All of your entries, I'll count it up on the 4th of December, and I will be doing my draw live on my stories. So that is how you're going to find out, because I will tag you back on my stories. I cannot wait for the Human of Wealth to begin. It's going to be amazing. Spots are already sold. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. Thank you for sticking around and hearing all the new things High Vibe Babe, and the transition and the growth and the amazing things. I'm so looking forward to developing this relationship and seeing all of your entries into this giveaway. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I will see you very soon. If you have enjoyed this episode, I would adore if you would screenshot it, chuck it up on your stories with your favorite takeaway moment, and tag me at High Vibe Babe on Instagram, so that more people can see this and get this content and get this message out there to really shape and change and impact other people's lives. Do you desire to be around more high vibe women who really get you, who encourage you, who support you no matter what? Yeah, well, guess what? I have a place that you belong. It is called High Vibe Babes Community. It is a free Facebook group, and I would love to have you in there. There are so many free trainings and epicness in this group, so please get your booty in there. It would mean the world if you would subscribe to this podcast, do the reviews, the rating, the stars, all of the things. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you on the next episode. I'm sending you all of the vibes and all of the love. Over and out from Angharad, the High Vibe Babe.